Most millionaires in 2030 are being created right now, and it isn't happening exclusively in traditional financial hubs like Wall Street or Silicon Valley. Wealth generation depends less on the pursuit of capital itself and more on the identification of high-growth sectors. When demand in a specific industry outpaces supply, fortunes follow those who position themselves early. History proves that every decade produces a predictable new wave of wealth. In the 1990s, the commercialization of the internet built entirely new classes of wealth creators at the grassroots level. To prepare for the 2026 wave, grab a blank piece of paper right now. At the very top, jot down a quick list of your current core skills. By the end of this video, we will transform those skills into a physical, personalized action plan to extract value from the fastest-growing sectors of the economy. Step 1. Draw a box at the top of your page. This is where your target industry will go. Sector number 5 is the creator economy. This model allows you to build a business directly from your laptop with high-scale leverage, requiring 0 employees and 0 physical inventory. Sector 4 is cybersecurity. As global business becomes entirely digitized, securing data is a permanent, required expense rather than a passing trend. Sector 3 is healthcare and longevity. Aging populations need preventative care to stay healthier for longer, creating a stable, recession-proof sector driven by relentless consumer demand. Sector 2 is artificial intelligence. Experts project trillions of dollars in economic impact as businesses adopt these models to cut costs and increase their daily output. Sector 1 is energy and infrastructure. This ranking shows why it takes the top spot. Everything we discussed, AI, cloud computing, healthcare, requires an extensive physical foundation. Look at these 5 options. Pick one that aligns with your interests and write it in your target box. Selecting an industry with high global demand aligns your career with broader economic tailwinds. This placement ensures your efforts are supported by the primary direction of market growth. Step 2. Draw a line under your industry box and write the word layer. You need to define exactly where you will compete. Every major industry operates across 2 primary domains. You have the application layer, which focuses on software, AI tools, and code. Then you have the physical infrastructure layer, which builds the necessary data centers, power grids, and hardware. The software layer usually attracts the most public attention, but historically, significant long-term wealth is quietly built in the unglamorous physical infrastructure that makes the software possible. Make your choice. Are you going to build the brain at the software layer or the body at the infrastructure layer? Write your definitive choice down. Making this decision right now prevents you from wandering into a booming industry and accidentally competing in its most saturated, hype-driven segment. Step 3. Look back at the list of core skills you wrote down at the very beginning. A common trap during a technological shift is assuming you need to invent complex technology from absolute scratch to be successful. This diagram outlines the real opportunity: application over invention. Traditional skills translate directly into modern demands. Management experience maps cleanly to an AI integration expert, while writing skills connect directly to a preventive health advisor. Businesses don't need more inventors right now. They need implementation specialists to help them use the new tools. Based on your target industry, write down 2 specific job titles or specialized services you can offer. The fastest wealth flows to the people who bridge the gap between complex new technologies and traditional businesses. If you selected the creator economy, your path has slightly different rules. Laptop-based businesses with 0 inventory have democratized wealth creation by giving anyone direct access to a global audience. Firm. But relying entirely on platform ad revenue is a severe point of failure. It is highly volatile and keeps your income completely out of your own control. This flowchart illustrates ownership monetization. The audience is the starting node. From there, income flows outward into 4 owned assets: custom software, digital courses, paid memberships, and physical brands. Draw this web, then physically circle the 2 outer models you intend to build. Capturing an audience's attention is a necessary first step. However, ownership of the products or platforms consumed by that audience creates a level of equity and control that ad revenue alone cannot match. Look down at your completed 1-page roadmap. You now possess a defined target industry, a specific market layer, and a concrete entry strategy mapped to your current skills. Your choices are anchored in decade-long macro trends. As this technological timeline shows, sustained evolution creates reliable, continuous market growth. You aren't building a plan around a fleeting internet fad. Your immediate next step is simple. Spend exactly 30 minutes today researching the specific job title or creator niche you just wrote on your roadmap. Executing a plan is what separates wealth creators from passive observers. So tell me in the comments below, which of these 5 industries do you believe will create the most billionaires by 2035? Get to work.